Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. CAT entrance examination is the most difficult and popular MBA entrance examination in India. To know the safe CAT score to get the admission in any top MBA college is difficult with the CAT MBA entrance examination score because there are various factors which plays a very important role while taking the admission in any B school. So if we consider those various factors, it includes first is your CAT score. So basically whenever your CAT score is in your hand, it is not the score just calculated by your corrected questions minus the incorrect questions considering the negative marking. Because CAT entrance examination is done in 3 slots, and that is the reason to maintain the transparency with all the students, the normalization process of the CAT score is done. The normalization process with the raw CAT score is done, and on that basis the scale CAT score is calculated. So every year the score versus percentile for the CAT MBA entrance examination differs on the basis of the difficulty level. So second step is personal interview. So every MBA college has this stage in their admission process, that is the personal interview. So after you will get the shortlist call for the interview, you have to attempt the interview for the top MBA colleges, and on the basis of the performance in your interview, your score will be calculated for the interview, and that will be also added in your admission process. Then the third factor is academic profile. So academic profile also plays a very important role in the admission process of the MBA colleges, like your 10th marks, your 12th marks, your graduation marks. There are some colleges which gives very minimum weightage to your academics, like if we consider the IIM Calcutta, but on the another hand there are some colleges which has maximum weightage for your academic profile, like if we consider the Indian Institute of Management, Lucknow. Next is work experience. So work experience also plays a very important role in the MBA admission process for the colleges. So on the basis of your tenure, you will get the score for your work experience. Then the next factor is diversity. So there are basically 2 types of diversity which are considered in the admission process for the MBA colleges, like your academic diversity and the gender diversity. So academic diversity refers to the candidates who have non-engineering background, and if we consider the gender diversity, it refers to the candidates which is the female candidates. Then the next is the category of candidates. So the category of candidates also plays a very important role in the admission process for the MBA colleges. Like the cutoffs for all the MBA colleges differs according to the category, and that is the reason the cutoffs for the general category can be on a higher side if we compare it with the reserved category candidates. Still, considering with all these factors, if we consider the minimum CAT percentile required to take the admission in the top MBA college, like what is the good score if you want to take the admission in this college, that we are going to discuss. So these are not actually the cutoffs, but if you have this much percentile, you can expect the calls from these colleges. So considering with all these factors, what is the minimum CAT percentile required to get the admission in the top MBA college? Like what is the good score? If you have this much score, you can expect the calls from the top MBA college. Basically, these are not the actual cutoffs. These are the tentative figures. If you have this much score, you can expect the call from the top MBA colleges category wise. So if we consider it for the general category, then if your VRC score ranges in between 70 to 85 percentile, if your DILR score ranges in between 70 to 85 percentile, same with the quantitative ability, means if you have overall 98 plus percentile in your CAT 2024 entrance examination, then this is considered as the good CAT score for the general category candidates. Then if we consider it for the EWS, then if your VRC, DILR and quantitative ability section score is 65 to 80 percentile, means if your overall CAT score ranges above 95 percentile, then this score is considered as a safe CAT score to be eligible to get the call from the top institutes. Then if we consider it for the NCOBC, if your VRC, DILR and quantitative ability score ranges in between 70 to 85 percentile, and if your overall score is above 95 percentile, then it is considered as a safe CAT score to get the call from the top institutes. Then if we consider it for the SC category, then if your sectional score ranges in between 55 to 65 percentile, means if your overall CAT score is above 85 percentile, so at that time it is considered as a safe CAT score to be eligible to get the call from the top institutes of the India. Then next is for the ST category, if your sectional score is 50 to 60 percentile and overall score is above 80 percentile, so it is considered as the good CAT score, you can expect the call from the top institutes. Then if we consider it with the PWD category candidates, then if your sectional score is 45 to 50 percentile and if your overall score is above 80 percentile, then it is considered as a safe CAT score to be eligible to get the call from the top institutes. Now if we consider the required CAT percentile for MBA admission for the year 2025, then if we consider the top 3 institutes, that is the Indian Institute of Management Ahmedabad, Bangalore and Kolkata, which are the topmost institutes in India. So basically if we consider it for the general category, then if you have above 99.5 percentile in your CAT entrance examination, at that time you can expect the call from all these 3 institutes if you have cleared all the qualifying cutoff for your sectionals. Then if we consider it for the EWS category, if you have above 99 percentile, it can be considered as a safe CAT score to get the call from these 3 institutes. Then if we consider it with the NCOBC, same, if you have above 99 percentile, you can expect the call from these 3 institutes if you have cleared with all the sectionals. Then if we consider it for the SC and ST category, if you have above 90 percentile, then it is considered as a safe CAT score. You can expect the call from the IIM Ahmedabad, Bangalore and Kolkata. Then if we consider it for the PWD category, so if your overall percentile is 87 plus percentile and you have cleared with all the sections, so at that time you can expect the call from these all 3 institutes. So basically here you need to note down the cutoffs can be on a lower side for the female candidates and the candidates who have the background other than engineering sector. Then if we consider the next set of colleges, that is Indian Institute of Management Lucknow, Kozhikode, Indore, Mumbai and Faculty of Management Studies Delhi. So if we consider the safe CAT score for all these institutes category wise, so for the general category, if you have above 99 percentile in your CAT entrance examination, then at that time you can expect the call from these institutes. For EWS and NCOBC category, if you have above 98.5 percentile and you have all the qualifying cleared sectional cutoff, so at that time you can expect the call from these institutes. For SC and ST category, it is above 85 percentile and for PWD, it is above 80 percentile. Then if we consider the next set of colleges, that is Indian Institute of Management Shillong, then IIFT Delhi, MDI Gurgaon, then the top CAP IIMs, then Indian Institute of Technology Bombay and Indian Institute of Technology Delhi. So if we consider the section wise safe CAT score for all these colleges, then for general category, if you have above 98 percentile, you can expect the call from these top institutes. For EWS and NCOBC, if you have above 96 percentile, so at that time you can expect the call from these institutes. For SC and ST category, if you have above 80 percentile, you can expect the call from these institutes. And for PWD, if it is above 75 percentile, it is considered as a safe CAT score to receive the call from these top institutes. Then if we consider the next set of colleges, that is remaining IIMs, Indian Institute of Foreign Trade Kolkata, then IMT Ghaziabad and Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur. So if we consider the safe CAT score category wise for these institutes, then for the general category, it is above 95 percentile. For EWS and NCOBC, it is above 92 percentile. For SC, ST, it is above 70 percentile and for PWD category, it is above 65 percentile in your overall CAT entrance examination. Then coming to the next set of colleges, that is IMI New Delhi, Great Lakes Institute of Management Chennai, then Goa Institute of Management and XIMB. So basically these are the private colleges. So if we consider the overall cutoff, so if you have above 90 percentile or if your score ranges in between 85 to 90 percentile with a good profile, then you can expect the call from these colleges. So this score which is above 90 percentile in your CAT entrance examination is considered as a safe CAT score to receive the call from all these institutes. So if you have any doubts, any queries in this, you can just let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the video.